Who most often chooses a franchise plus the advantage over real estate and deposits? A franchise is a great choice for those who want to start a business but are not ready to start everything from scratch. It's not a startup with a bunch of mistakes and failures, but an already proven model that will provide support at every step. People with different types, goals, and motivations turn to franchises. If you think that a franchise is definitely not for you, you might be mistaken. Maybe you are the perfect franchisee we are about to discuss. Hello everyone, I'm Anton Vasilenko. I'm 32, an SEO specialist and founder of True Gamers, and also the owner of several successful brands. In recent years, we have opened more than 450 locations worldwide, with 600,000 clients in 130 cities. My projects have been featured in the top lists of Forbes and RBC, and my team consists of people who are ready to create concepts that captivate the imagination. I have gone from choosing a niche to entering the global market, and I don't intend to stop. And on this channel, I share my experience, talk about business, trends, and approaches that can change your perspective on entrepreneurship. A franchise is a great model for those who want to start their own business but don't want to do everything from scratch. It's not a classic startup where you learn through trial and error, but rather a well-established system with support at every step. By the way, according to various analysts, the global franchise market has already reached $1 trillion. And in many cases, the return on investment is achieved within 2 years. Agree, these are quite impressive figures. Why is this market growing so rapidly? Yes, because during times of economic instability, people look for more reliable investment options. And what you will be managing is the most reliable tool. Franchises provide a proven business model, ready marketing, and continuous training. Analysts predict that the market will expand by 57% annually, especially rapidly in developing countries. Those who enter earlier then occupy the strongest positions. But it's important to understand that not everyone realizes they are perfectly suited for a franchise. Many have the stereotype that business is complicated or that they will have to do everything themselves. Like in a startup, but a franchise works differently. The first type of people who turn to franchises are specialists with corporate experience. Department heads, marketers, managers. They are tired of office routine and want to try something of their own. They already have management skills but lack knowledge about the specifics of a new field. A franchise provides both a niche and support. The second group consists of young specialists who have just finished their studies and wish to start a career in entrepreneurship, but without severe risk. They like that everything in a franchise is structured with instructions, an established brand, and mentorship. It's the perfect entry point for starting their own path in business. The third category consists of retirees and people nearing retirement age, but full of energy. They want to stay active in the field and not lose touch with new technologies. For example, I see a large number of applications for our club specifically from people over 50 years old. They are ready to learn and work together with the franchisor despite the peculiarities and unique market. The fourth category is investors who want to diversify their portfolio and invest in a more understandable story than a startup. They need stability, a proven model, and a reliable brand. Such people do not strive to invent something new, but want to use ready-made solutions to achieve stable profits and minimize the chance of failure. There are tactics for small and medium business owners who are looking for ways to scale or start new projects without huge risks. And top managers who have decided to start their own business after a corporate career, but do not want to figure out every step from scratch. Many believe that real estate is the most reliable investment option, but let's compare. The average return from renting real estate in large cities rarely exceeds 10%. Indeed, these are impressive results. The average payback period is up to 20 years. And that's assuming you successfully rented out the property and there are no vacancies. And we're not even talking about depreciation. Franchises in popular niches such as fast food, fitness, and services can yield 20, 30, or sometimes even 50% annually. That is, it's in the tens. Times more than renting out an apartment or office, plus the typical payback period here is 24 to 36, sometimes 40 months, much faster, wouldn't you agree? Moreover, real estate is an asset with low liquidity. If you want to sell an apartment or commercial space, it can take months or even years. A franchise, however, is sometimes easier to sell. Many networks allow you to transfer the business, and some even buy it back. Some people prefer deposits, believing they are a rock-solid protection. But with deposits, you will get a maximum of 7-8%. And that's a superb result. Most often, it's much less. And if you compare the speed, a deposit accumulates interest slowly and doesn't offer you broad opportunities for growth. There are practically none at all. A franchise, on the other hand, is a scalable story. If your first location is successful, you can open a second, third, fourth. For example, in 2020 alone, the McDonald's network earned $22 billion worldwide. And this is largely due to the scale of franchise locations. Of course, in any business, there are risks, and franchises are not a guarantee that you will definitely be in profit. There can be management errors, reputation issues with the franchisor, or market difficulties, but with the right choice. And this includes studying the company's history, finances, partner relationships, and risks. You can become a successful franchisor with training in technologies and support at all stages. I see special prospects in sectors such as children's education, beauty, food service, consulting, and gaming. I recently covered these niches on the channel, so check it out if you haven't seen it. So, in summary, a franchise is an option for those who want to avoid the harsh mistakes of a startup and start with the support of an experienced partner. And it provides a quick return on investment, and sometimes yields significantly higher returns than real estate or deposits. However, for everything to work, it's important to listen to the franchisor and implement their recommendations rather than ignoring them. If you have management experience but are afraid of stepping into the unknown, if you are already an adult planning to retire but want to stay active, or perhaps you are an investor looking to invest in a stable business, consider good projects in franchising. This could truly become your best decision. Remember, business is not only about money, but also about self-development. With a franchise, you learn new things, gain freedom from the office schedule while benefiting from someone else's experience and reputation. And if you have any questions left, write in the comments. I will gladly answer. Subscribe to the channel. There are many more interesting topics ahead. See you soon!